But that's my 2 cents. I'm sure there's somebody out there who's like, wow, this was their favorite part of Skyrim. But I do get where you're coming from. Where did the chief's body go? There you are. Oh, $200. Not bad. Alrighty. I have a couple of, like, dragon bone scales, stuff like that, which I'm going to drop off. Home sweet home. Oh my god, I keep picking up this stupid bucket. This is why I don't want to fill out my house, because then we end up with all this other stuff that I really just don't need. Like, I don't know why I've got a bucket here. Alright, miscellaneous. Dragon bone, dragon scales. That's probably about it in terms of stuff that I could put and take. So this is just a ton of crafting materials, which I don't want to carry around. You like your crossbow? Thank you. It's a dwarven enhanced crossbow. I was not meant to shoot that door. I don't think I can get the bolt out if I have the right angle. There we go. It's very strong. It's a really good weapon. Alrighty. Oh, there's some crafting materials here. I forgot I planted all this stuff here. Why can't I harvest this stuff? That's, I mean, maybe it just hasn't finished growing, but it looks kind of done to me. Yeah, it probably just hasn't finished growing. What else can I grow that's useful? Go red mountain flowers. And I'll plant a purple mountain flower as the last one. Just one, please. Thank you. I feel like this looks grown. I just can't harvest it. Oh, maybe it just hasn't finished. That's fine. Alrighty, I think I can get some more gold. Yes, I can. I can make some more gold. Alrighty, so let's equip our crown. Can I make some jewelry? I can. Not a ton. Which one actually gives me more? The 2 rings definitely gives me more. There we go. Was a decent amount of XP. I have 44 gold rings to sell now, oh my goodness. Alright, so what's next? I think I want to do Alduin's Wall. I want to be able to unlock the ability to do the, whatchamacallit. I want to get the shout that lets me make the dragons come down to land. Dragons. Are the dragons... Did the dragons spawn like a timer or something? Like, if it's been like 30 minutes and you haven't seen a dragon, does a dragon just appear? It feels like that's how it works. Some Nern root. Oh, there's 2 dragons. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, let's just try and avoid the dragons for now. I don't really want to fight a dragon if I can help it. What is it attacking, I wonder? Oh, it's fighting these bandits, okay. Do they still make mods? I remember a big thing of the game, you don't see that many though. Yeah, there's still a big modding scene, as far as I'm aware. Oh, they're Forsworn. This is an unmodded playthrough. However. But yeah, people definitely do still mod the game. There's a co-op mod, for instance. There's lots of really cool mods. But just not something that I've gotten around to investigating. This whole playthrough is mostly a nostalgia trip for me. Going down memory lane, playing a game I haven't played in a long time. That sort of thing.
What was that?
Oh. Delphine and Esbern are here. Fair enough. I mostly played this game on console, so I never really got much into the mods for this. There's definitely some cool stuff.
This looks promising.
Yes, definitely early Akaviri stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down.
Oh, well, this is a puzzle, so how do we do this?
Must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are Akaviri symbols. Here, let's see. You have the symbol for king, and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragon. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing down.
Yes, that's Dragonborn.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the middle pillar.
Whatever you did, it worked.
Oh. I had to just make the symbol 3 Dragonborns, okay. Not exactly a good security system if somebody could figure that out in like 2 seconds. By accident, mind you. Okay, so we have to walk on the path with the Dragonborn symbol. Yeah, I figured when he said this is the Dragonborn symbol, I was like, that was the only one that he told me about, so... It pretty much had to have been that. Alright, there we go.
Why are you stopping?
We should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor?
Esbern's right. Look like pressure plates.
Be careful.
Look safe now.
There we go. You can just jump over the tiles. That's funny. Not much of a puzzle, eh? Ooh. I'll take it.
Remarkably well preserved.
Who's this guy? This is John. It's a portrait of John Skyrim himself.
Here's the blood seal, another of the lost Akaviri arts. No doubt triggered by, well, blood. Your blood, Dragonborn.
My blood?
Look here. You see how the ancient blades revered me with Cyrodiil?
It's coming to life. Did it? Have a view, you should have a battery.
Fair enough. I remember this quest just being a massive lore dump. I think you, like, wander around the temple for a while with the two of them, and they just tell you, like, the history of the dragons and stuff. Oh yeah. This is ringing a bell. How come the art doesn't have me as a cat? I'm the Dragonborn. Come on, guys, let's pick up the pace. We don't have all day.
Amazing. You can see how the Akaviri craftsmen were beginning to embrace the more flowing Nordic style.
We're here for Alduin's Wall, right, Esbern?
Yes, of course. We'll have more time to look around later, I suppose. Let's see what's up ahead.
The way he's walking. He's got like a bit of a swagger in his step, doesn't he? Now you can't tell by the way I use my walk. I'm a woman's man. No time to talk.
Aldrin's Wall, so well preserved. I've never seen a finer example of early Second Era Akaviri sculpture and relief.
You guys familiar with the Bee Gees?
We need information, not a lecture.
Ooh, chest. Oh, full set of blades armor. Oh, it's heavy armor, okay. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but... don't really need heavy armor. Alright, what's going on over here? So this looks like it's like the Age of Dragons on this side. Because the dragons are in power.
This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlords, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of the war. You see, here he's fallen from the sky. The Nord Taunts, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbolism. Yes, yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
Well, it's not unrealistic
Maybe
force, I'll tell you that.
Shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh yes, presumably something rather specific to dragons, or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all they knew of Alduin and his turn.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. You ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky?
The Greybeards might know.
You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice.
What do you have against the Greybeards?
If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards?
Alright, lady, let's get this straight. The Civil War's over. I ended the Civil War with the Greybeards' help. They taught me the shout. Alright, that's one. Two, what was the other thing she said? Have they done anything to stop Alduin? Have you done anything to stop Alduin? You've just been dicking around in these ancient ruins. The Greybeards may have a point. Power is dangerous.
Only if you don't know how to use it.
I hate
All
Delphine
great
saying,
heroes
do
have
not kill
had to learn
Paarthurnax, not planning
use
to.
their power.
The more you watch an Australian YouTube
Those
talk about
that
Australia, the
try
more you feel like we
will
shouldn't be
destiny.
there.
Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain.
They've done a lot more to help me than you have, I'll just say that. I better go see what Arngeir knows about the shout.
Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling.
Well, who are you? You're literally
Look around
nobodies.
Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
I like how she's like, oh, it's not like Angie would even let me up there. You spent all this time just sledging him. You've never even met the guy, and you're like, oh, they're losers. They're just hanging out in their mountain. Got a spider that grows up to 30 centimeters? It's not that bad. Usually the bigger spiders aren't poisonous. The ones that are that big, anyway. Australian mindset. Oh. I didn't watch where I was going, and I fell down a pit. Wait, where's this pit? Oh. Fair enough. Alright, that's fair. I should have been more careful where I was walking. Forsworn. Oh, this guy's dead. I killed him, and he stayed perfectly seated in his chair. I thought he was alive. Yeah, walk straight off the edge. I'm a bit dumb sometimes, folks. I'm sure you guys have probably figured it out by now. Sitting there like he pays taxes. Freaking hate taxes. I gotta do my taxes in the next couple weeks. I've got all my stuff together, but I just need to actually do them. There we go. Dragon's dead. Rest in peace. He's resting eternally. That's so true. What a pointless little quest. We just go to that freaking temple just to find out, oh, the Greybeards are the ones that can help us. I could have just gone to the Greybeards and said, hey guys, I'm like trying to kill not Paarthurnax, trying to kill Alduin. Is there anything you can help with? They're like, oh yes. There's a shout that can be used to kill him. Make sure you get that. This is not American tax, so you have to find out how much you owe, and if you get it wrong, it comes after you. Yeah, I know more or less how much I owe. I don't know where that dragon's corpse is.
Whoa there! I don't know where you're going, but stay out of that mine. It isn't safe.
The mine isn't safe? Why?
We tunneled into an old Nordic crypt. The whole place is crawling with Draugr. We're not mining up any ore with those undead around, so I wouldn't go down there if I were you.
I mean, I could clear the cave for you. If you don't mind.
Keeping the mine closed.
Yeah, it sounds like America, I think, has worse than other countries. Like, from my job, they've basically given me a document that's like, this is how much tax. That's just for any additional stuff I have to figure out, any taxes that I owe. For additional sources of income. Like investments or whatever else. But I know how much I owe for my job. Well, in Australia, I don't know if it's, I'm assuming it must be different in America, but in Australia, like, they collect your tax throughout the year from your job. Is that not how it is in America? So you just have to pay it all at once at the end of the year? You have to file taxes. I mean, you have to file taxes here as well. I think most countries you'd have to file taxes. Do the calculation yourself, then send it to the IRS. They check if you pay too little, it's jail. Fair enough. You pay too much, they probably pocket the change. That's funny. I don't remember these hulking Draugrs being a thing. I don't know if these are from, like, the Anniversary Edition or what, but I do not remember these guys at all. Ah. Pretty accurate. If they're overpaid, you can get a refund. Okay, so you can get a refund. That's good at least. They don't, like, just keep your money. But, so you don't pay the taxes throughout the year, you just all pay it at tax time, is that it? That sounds like such a horrible system. Yeah, here, like, literally, in your, like, when you get paid, it says in your, payslip, like, this is the amount that your employer paid to the government for you, for your taxes. Not much, only if you don't have loans and stuff, okay. That's crazy. It's called the pay-as-you-go system in Australia. They collect the money throughout the year. You pay for a program that I think it helps you calculate how much you owe. Yeah, I'm sure there's like websites and apps, or you can even just ask like an accountant or whatever, right, how much you owe, and they can help you out. It's not like you just have to do everything completely on your own, like with like a pen and paper. There we go. I've killed this guy. The Dragon Priest. 60%. Damn, okay. You have very few credit debt, bills, etc., so the tax you pay through your job through the year usually nets you 500 refund. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, I suppose if you just have like one job or whatever, it's pretty simple. But if you have like investments, multiple jobs, stuff like that, I imagine it would get very complicated to calculate taxes. Probably the main thing that I have to worry about is like any money I earn from like having savings. Because then you have to report that as well, obviously. Wait, why is this guy over here? Granted you don't have a car, etc. If you got paid enough to invest in any stocks, you might, yeah. How come this guy's all the way over here? What the heck? He like completely like ran away from the mine.
We're keeping the mine closed until that crypt is cleared.
I mean, it's cleared.
You did? We were waiting for the Yard to send an entire regiment to clear that mine.
But you have to pay taxes on anything that you earn, even if it doesn't have to be just from a job.
Until next time.
Walmart pays ass despite rent and inflation, yeah. A lot of countries have problems with inflation, unfortunately. Even here, it's pretty bad. Alright, I guess we'll go do the Throat of the World. I love the name of this place. The Throat of the World. It sounds kind of suspicious, if you know what I mean. Companies found loopholes. I mean, that's the thing. Like, the people who've got money can find loopholes. A goat on the throat of the world. Ooh. Arm gear.
Sky above, voice within.
I need to learn the shout used to defeat Alduin.
Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to?
It was recorded on Alduin's wall.
The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes?
Did you use the dagger for the stealth up? No. I haven't used any exploits this run. I'm not planning to use exploits. The Blades just want to defeat Alduin, don't you?
What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn.
So you won't help me?
No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make.
So, can you teach me this shout?
No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragon Rend, but its words of power are unknown to us.
Which is the way to continue the Blades quest like that, they need to kill Paarthurnax. I don't even think you get anything for doing it, do you? If the shout is lost, how can I defeat Alduin?
Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses.
Who is Paarthurnax?
He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice.
I need to speak to Paarthurnax then. Oh, never mind. I guess I wanted to ask who Paarthurnax is again.
You weren't ready. You still aren't ready. But, thanks to the Blades, you now have questions that only Paarthurnax can answer.
Alright, why haven't I met him yet?
He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege.
How do I get to the top of the mountain to see him?
Only those whose voice is strong can find the path.
You were battle ready when you went up there.
A shout to open the way to Paarthurnax.
Oh, potion. Very nice. Alright, where are we off to, brother? Alright, I'll wait. And then we'll see what... Here we go. Learn this Clear Skies shout. Thank you, Anki. I won't forget this. Okay, shouts. I'll tag Clear Sky so I can use it later. I don't need Summon Dunavir anymore, I don't think. Alright, Clear Skies. Alright, off we go. I like how the goat is taking me to Paarthurnax. Come on, goat. Me and you, we're gonna get there. No, you've gone as far as you're gonna go? Alright, fair enough. Do it to the goat. Oh, crap. Oh, come on. Why are you going to the cinematic kill cam if I can't shoot? Come on! There we go. I thought the goat was going to come the whole way up, but I think he'd probably get eaten if he went the whole way up. Paarthurnax is hungry. I haven't had a fresh goat in 1,000 years. Oh, slip and slide. You ever started a family in Skyrim? I don't think so. I think when I played the first time I got married to someone, but I don't think I had children in Skyrim. It's been too long, so I couldn't tell you if I have or haven't done it, to be honest. It's my first time, like, this playthrough has been my first time playing the game in, like, probably over a decade. You can't have children. You can adopt children, I thought. I got, like, a letter or something about adoption, yeah. There's probably mods that let you have, There's probably mods that let you have children the normal way. I imagine. Let's re-equip Unrelenting Force. Oh my god, it's an evil dragon!
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Paarthurnax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain?
I wasn't expecting you to be a dragon.
I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation?
I need you to I need to learn the Dragon Wren shout. Can you teach me?
Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. Why do you intrude here if not for Tinvak?
What am I doing? You adopted one child, Google which kids have the worst, you found out the one that has the semi-good compared to the two that have the worst. Fair enough. Alright, where's Fire Breath?
What you can do. Greet me not as Khajiit, but as
You actually recognized my race, that's cool.
The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a jaw, mortal. Even for one of Dovassos.
Dovassos.
What would you ask of me?
Can you teach me the Dragon Ren shout?
I have expected you, Proda. You would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin.
Yes, please. The Greybeards didn't want me to come at all.
Yes, they are very protective of me, Bahlan Fadon. But I do not know the Thum you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our Hadrime, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts.
Alright, how can I learn it then?
Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this Thum?
I like this world, I don't want it to end.
Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa? Lean
Kalpas?
Vulcan?
This is
Would you
Nocturne
stop
now.
the next world from being born?
The next world will have to take care of itself.
Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer.
Okay.
But you have indulged my weakness for speech.
Who would win, Dovahkiin or the Chosen Undead from Dark Souls? I mean, the Chosen Undead has infinite tries, so he would get the Dragonborn eventually, I think.
Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monaven, what you name Throat of the World?
I never thought about it.
This is the most sacred mountain in Skyrim, Zokravak Struma, the great mountain of the world.
Ooh. Ouch. I got my
Here,
eyeball.
the ancient tongues, the first mortal masters of the voice, brought Alduin to battle and defeated him.
Using the Dragonman shout, right?
Yes and no. Viknusni Karon. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. Ok Mulag Unslad. It was the Kell.
Right, I've got all the Elder Scrolls. The more you die, you become a hollow. I mean, I think you only become fully hollow if you give up. An Elder Scroll? What's that? I say with 3 of them in my bag.
How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for.
They did not expect me to complete this quest before I got here.
Artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. Rahwalan. They are fragments of creation. The Kele, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. Zofasuryech.
Are you saying the ancient Nords sent Alduin forward in time?
Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever. Forever lost. May ye.
The 2 moons in Skyrim are 2 infinitely expanding universes. That's cool.
Amativ, time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when.
Ah, that's why you're hanging out here. How does any of this help me? That's a great question.
Tid Krent. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that Kell, that Elder Scroll back here to the Tid Ahran, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to
Alduin wants to consume them.
cast
Oh wow.
yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it.
Alright, well, it just so happens that I have the Elder Scroll.
You have it. The Kell. The Elder Scroll.
I know I just asked 2 seconds ago what an Elder Scroll is, but I actually have it already.
Kalos. Time shudders at its touch. There is no question. You are doom-driven. Kogan Akatosh. The very bones of the earth are at your disposal. Go then. Fulfill your destiny. Take the scroll to the Time Wound. Do not delay. Alduin will be coming. He cannot miss the signs.